Hola, un saludo chicos, bienvenidos, estamos en un súper especial directo de Xbox, aquí directamente desde Los Ángeles, desde el E3. Es un placer para mí estar con Brian, el community manager de Town 10. Brian, thank you very much for joining us.
Hola, Xbox España, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Can't wait to play the game. Let's play some Forza Horizon 4.
Ok, dice que está encantado de estar aquí con nosotros y que sin más vamos a probar Forza Horizon 4, esta oportunidad tan exclusiva que tenemos de probar el juego. Chicos, si queréis que les pregunte algo, ponedlo en los comentarios y os lo preguntaré. Ok, perfect. Ok, let's do this.
Well, you've got three good choices here. You can't go wrong with the Senna, the Viper, or the Cayman.
Okay, the Senna is the car cover of it.
That's right.
Okay.
It's the McLaren Senna and a Land Rover from the late 90s. So there's two cars on the cover, but of course the Senna is the newest, biggest car from McLaren.
Let's go with the Senna then.
Let's do it.
Chicos, ¿me podéis confirmar que se nos escucha bien la voz y el audio del juego? Hemos dicho que cogemos el McLaren Senna porque va a ser el coche oficial portada del juego. Hay mucho más delay de lo esperado por cosas técnicas. Si se escucha, perfecto. Así que podéis esperar un delay, un retraso entre lo que yo digo y bueno, lo que os leo. Directamente, chicos, cualquier pregunta que queréis que diga a Brian, por favor, escribirla y se lo preguntaré. Vamos allá. Okay, Brian, they say everything is perfect.
Excellent.
They can hear us. I'm so excited because I'm a huge Forza Horizon fan. I love this part of the franchise, Horizon. Motorsport is awesome too, but I really like this Horizon series.
Don't go anywhere. Horizon is here to stay.
Oh my God, this is awesome! So my first question will be, why the UK? Why?
Yeah. It's a great question. I think there's probably a lot of different one of the playground developers. This is their home country. They're in England, so they love Britain. Know all the beauty and variety that is part of the country. I think another aspect of that is we have seasons. We'll talk a little bit about that. I think seasons in Forza 4, you need an area, you need a part of the world that has all of those seasons that are expressed very vibrantly. Britain has that. It has fall, winter, autumn, you see the beautiful trees. It has, wintertime, of course, with snow. And the way I've heard the playground guys explain it is, look, we couldn't have done seasons without Britain, and we couldn't have done Britain without seasons. Yeah. It's just, they go hand in hand. So when you couple the fact that this is their backyard, they know the best parts of Britain to see, it really makes for a strong combination. So here we are, we go straight into winter here.
Okay, perfect. Let me translate your tape. Ok, chicos, le he preguntado que por qué Reino Unido y me ha dicho que bueno, que era algo, una localización lógica, ya que el estudio Playground está localizado allí y conocen bastante bien el terreno. Madre mía, qué locurón. Y también ha dicho que querían darle mucha importancia a las estaciones, primavera, verano, otoño e invierno. Y, ostras, el Reino Unido tiene todo eso. Según en qué localización estés, puedes tener el mismo clima en muy pocas horas de diferencia, así que por eso han elegido Reino Unido. Ok, ahora estamos en invierno, es increíble. So now we are in the winter scenario. How this affects to the game, this different weather conditions and
well, hopefully you can feel something.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can feel. You're in a big trophy truck in the snow. It's gonna feel obviously different come springtime when you're on the road, or autumn when things are dry and the road is dry. But this, you're gonna encounter snow, ice. The lakes that you saw at the beginning of the demo are now frozen over, so you can go access new areas that you couldn't access otherwise. So each season brings new gameplay, new conditions that really change the way you play the game. Okay,
and you can access all the seasons directly from day one. I mean, there's not gonna be like real time, for example, we are in winter in the real world.
You're not going to have to wait 3 months.
You don't have to wait, like, for example, 1 year to play a game in the summer.
In fact, the seasons change every week, and they change for everyone.
Ah, okay.
So when it's summertime in Forza Horizon 4, it's summertime for everyone.
Ah,
and then the next week, it changes to autumn.
Awesome.
And each time that changes, it brings in new gameplay, new content, new things to do that take advantage of each season.
Comenta que le he preguntado si las estaciones es algo que es a tiempo real, por ejemplo, cuando estemos en la vida real en invierno, afectará al juego. Me ha dicho que no hace falta esperar tanto, sino que el tiempo cambiará cada semana. Por ejemplo, una semana será verano, otra semana será otoño, otra invierno, y que cuando cambia el tiempo, eso afecta directamente a la gameplay y a los eventos que puedes hacer. ¡Wow! Ahora estamos con motos, por fin, y la pregunta tiene que ser esta. Le voy a preguntar si vamos a poder manejar motos en el juego. Brian, I'm seeing really cool motorbikes.
Yeah.
So it's a typical question I should ask. If it's possible in the final version of the game to play with bikes.
So what this is you're seeing what's called a showcase event. And I know you've played Forza Horizon for a long time, so you know showcase events are where you race against different kinds of opponents.
Yeah.
In the past, you've raced fighter jets and zeppelins and all kinds of things. In this case, you're racing these stunt motorcycle drivers. So no, you can't drive motorcycles in Forza Horizon 4. This is a showcase event that you're seeing.
Okay. Vale, perfecto. Comenta que no se pueden controlar motos. Esto es un evento de estos que, si conocéis la saga Forza Horizon, pues son espectaculares, carreras contra vehículos raros tipo pues un tren, una lancha, un avión. Este es uno de ellos, con las motos, que es increíble cómo se cruzan unas a otras. It's awesome. I'm saying that I'm freaking out. I mean, it's stunning how
Oh,
well, it's the first
rewind.
time. Yeah,
Nice. Love it. Rewind.
It's the first time I. Okay, perfect.
But you can also see that because we're in springtime here, you see how rainy it is and the muddy conditions. That's new as well. You know, we've talked about snow and ice, but these deep mud is a new surface type for Forza Horizon 4.
Okay, let me read some questions.
Sure.
El tema de las personalizaciones de los coches será como los anteriores o ahora más. They ask about the customizations of the cars in the game. There will be more features compared to previous games, or?
Well, there'll be really deep customization features that you'd expect from Forza. So you can tune your car, you can paint your car. We have some new tuning options like drifting suspension and things like that. But yes, you're going to be able to customize your car however you like in the game.
Okay. Sí, dice que básicamente la personalización de los vehículos será un poco como entregas anteriores. Podrás tocar cosas como el drift, ese es el drifteo del coche y detalles así, bastante parecido a entregas anteriores. Más preguntas, chicos. Chopi dice, pregúntale por una posible entrega en Japón. Okay, as you may know, the community was crazy and was wondering where the next Forza Horizon series will take place, and all the most of the comments were referring to Japan.
I
don't know, because
I know.
maybe we are video game lovers and we love everything that happens in Japan. I don't know.
Sure.
So they are asking if it's possible in the future to go to see a Forza Horizon series in Japan.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
You know, we've done Colorado for Forza Horizon 1. We did sort of southern France and Italy for Forza Horizon 2. Now we've done Britain. The beautiful thing about it is you can imagine a Horizon game almost anywhere. It could work anywhere. For this game, what we're really excited about is the beauty of Britain and the historic buildings that you'll see, and the way that Britain and the dynamic seasons really work together, hand in hand. So, you know, who knows what the future is in store, but right now we're super excited about Britain and Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Dice que bueno, que nunca se sabe, que podría ser en un futuro ver una entrega a Japón, ¿por qué no? Ha comentado las primeras entregas que han sido siempre escenarios muy diversos para mostrar la belleza que da de sí el juego en estas fases, y ahora se han centrado en esto, están emocionados con la entrega siendo en... ¡Oh, yes!
First place, well done, well done.
Nice. Lo que decía, están muy centrados en Reino Unido porque les encanta este cambio dinámico de tiempo que ocurre por allá arriba, pero nunca se sabe, puede llegar a entrar a Japón. Más preguntas. Ah, sí, el tamaño del mapa. Esa Rider se le ha preguntado, how big is this new map compared to the previous Forza Horizon 3 game?
In terms of size, it's roughly the same size as Australia in Forza Horizon 3. What I think is interesting, though, is the team built 4 versions of this map, because you're talking about autumn, winter, spring, and summer. So it's there, and all of the gameplay implications that has, the different surface types, the different kinds of challenges and content and rewards that come in. The map is already big, but when you're talking about in wintertime, we were talking about the frozen lakes freezing over and giving you access to new areas you couldn't reach in any of the other other seasons, you're talking about just a really different different use of the map that you have in Forza Horizon 4.
Ok, nice. Dice que el tamaño del mapa es bastante parecido al de Australia en Forza Horizon 3, pero es que el hecho de que las estaciones, invierno, primavera, verano, otoño, afecte tanto a lo que es el entorno, hace que parezca un escenario completamente diferente. Por ejemplo, si es invierno, se congelan los lagos y puedes llegar a zonas que antes no podías. Increíble. Ok. It's a pity, but I think this is the end of the demo. We can still play more.
Go again.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, let's go again. We got a different car. Maybe try a different
absolutely.
car. Yeah. So this is the Senna. We've also got the Dodge Viper, ACR, and the Porsche Cayman. You're still going to end up in the Senna at the end, but try a different car here.
Let's go with the Viper.
All right. A little bit of American muscle, like that.
Ok, more question. Más preguntas, chicos. Vale. They are asking for a demo, a playable demo.
Well, we don't have anything to announce now, but I will say that we've done demos for the past few years for all Forza games, so stay tuned on that one.
Okay. Sí, dicen que bueno, es obvio, siempre han lanzado demos de sus juegos, pero por ahora no tienen nada que decir al respecto, pero bueno, es lógico, podemos esperar que haya la demo. Okay, next question. Is there gonna be campaign mode separately of the online mode?
Like an offline campaign? Viper feels very different from the Senna. It's a rear-wheel drive. It's pretty sweet. So campaign in Forza Horizon 4, what I love about the campaign is, yes, there's going to be a campaign mode. There always is. But in campaign in Horizon 4 is a little bit different in the sense that you remember in Forza Horizon 2 or Forza Horizon 3. Whoa!
Oh my god!
Oh!
That wasn't supposed to happen! Oh my god!
Yes, you can go off road here.
The destruction of the scenario, that was something that really impressed me during the showcase.
Yeah, we want you to be able to go wherever you want in the game and explore.
Let me check those physics. Nice.
Yeah, you know those little brick or rock walls that are so endemic to Britain. You'll find them here. So getting back to the campaign, what I love about the campaign in Forza Horizon 4 is you can progress through the campaign however you wish. So if you love to race, you can race. If you love to do events with friends online, you can do that.
Okay.
If you love to create, if you're a painter or photographer or something like that, you can do that. And if you love to stream the game, you will progress through the game by streaming Forza Horizon 4. So yes, there's a campaign and aspects of it are online, but you can always progress however you like to play the game.
Ok. Sí, o sea, no va a haber campaña offline como tal, va a ser un poco como Forza Horizon 3, vas a avanzar en el juego a tu ritmo, básicamente. Puedes jugar la campaña como ya podía hacerse con amigos, o puedes hacer eventos secundarios por allí y por allá. Básicamente juegas a tu manera. Más preguntas. It's always difficult to read the comments while playing.
I wish I could help you out, but my Spanish is no good.
Dice que ojalá pudiera ayudarme, pero que no sabe mucho español. Chicos, esperar. Ok, let me pause the game.
Sure.
A ver, otras preguntillas, chicos. Vi que tenía interacción con... Ojalá monolizar invitado en España, pero ya... I wish a Horizon game in Spain, of course. We have beautiful landscape there. Yeah.
I love Spain. That would be amazing.
También es... A ver...
I think I see a question about 60 frames per second there.
Yes, they ask if there will be 60 frames per second also in the regular Xbox One.
That's only going to be for Xbox One X. Will you find that option for the 60 frames per second option? Of course, if you're playing on a Windows 10 PC that's powerful enough, you can play with unlocked frame rate, 4K, all of that good stuff. But Xbox One X, you'll have obviously you'll be able to play the game in 4K, but you'll HDR, of course, but you'll also have that option to choose between that performance mode, that 60 frames per second mode, at a lower resolution, of course.
Ah, very cool. Comenta que 60 FPS solo para la versión de Xbox One X, y obviamente si tienes un PC puedes desbloquear esa opción y jugar pues a los FPS que te permita tu sistema. Estoy flipando cómo se ve. More questions. Oh! Dead. Okay.
We're getting, it's not happening on the feed, but we're getting a little...
Yeah.
We're gonna see that.
Okay, cool. Ok, more questions, más preguntas, chicos. Demo todavía no hay fecha oficial.
Yeah, stay tuned for demo.
Yeah. When we will know the complete and final list, the final car list?
Well, what we can say about the car list now is that there's going to be over 450 cars in the game. You know, we will announce the full car list closer to launch.
Okay.
But what I love about Horizon is that it's got all different, even in this demo, you've seen a supercar, the McLaren Senna, the Dodge Viper. You've seen the big trophy truck that you're racing later. Now you're in a rally car. You'll end up back in the Senna. So Horizon really does a great job of showing the variety of cars and giving you places to use them in the game, going off-road, going on these dirt tracks for rally cars. So it's great cars coupled with content that is built for those cars.
Ok. Sí, dice que bueno, estamos teniendo problemas con las señales, pero creo que solo nos pasa a nosotros en el streaming, creo que lo estáis viendo bien. Comentaba que va a haber 400 coches, la lista final de todos los vehículos, como siempre, se verán. I love these parts. This is slow motion,
the big jumps,
parts,
yeah.
So please keep it.
All right, I'm going to challenge you. There's going to be a pipe here.
Ah, on
the left. No, no, no.
Oh.
Yep. Back up.
Okay.
They keep going. But you'll see a big pipe on the left-hand side of the road. I want you to try to hit that.
Okay, let me.
That's your
let's see if I
challenge
can
for
do it.
today. When you get around to this left-hander, you'll see it on the left-hand side coming up. Maybe over this jump, perhaps.
Okay, let me check.
Big jump. There it is.
Okay, I see
See it up there? Let's see if we can do it.
Let's do it.
Let's see if we can do it.
Thread the needle with me.
Oh! So close.
No worries.
That's what rewind is
Second
for.
try, yeah. I love rewind.
I love rewind too.
Let's do this.
Oh, bad time for the feed to go out.
Vosotros no lo estáis viendo, chicos, porque estamos perdiendo señal con la televisión. A ver, let's do this.
You got it. You got it.
I think I got it.
Oh!
Damn. Okay.
All right, forget it.
Okay. Last chance.
Last chance.
The third, they say the third is always the... Lo siento, chicos, porque estamos perdiendo la señal justo cuando me voy a meter dentro del...
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's enough.
Okay, never
You got
mind.
it. You got it.
Okay.
It's not an easy challenge, but you made
I
it.
promise I'm not that bad in the game. I promise, because you can see my how many hours I play the game. So
That's
I'm
right.
not like,
That's right.
this is my favorite part of the demo so far. Yeah. Comentaba antes que 400 vehículos y que la lista de final, como siempre, cerca del lanzamiento. Más preguntas, more questions.
Do you have a favorite season that you've seen so far?
Spring.
Spring.
Yeah. I think we are now in spring, right?
Yeah, this is
all the
spring.
rain, yeah.
You see all the rain? You
Yeah,
see
because
the,
I really love the rain effect.
is that right? Yeah, yeah.
So one more question, because
Yeah.
our community is really important, the localization. Do you know if the game is gonna have Spanish, Spanish Iberian, Spanish European, Spanish voices, or it's gonna be like the previous Forza Horizon 3, which we have English voices but Spanish subtitles in the game?
I don't know 100%. My
Okay.
guess, well, I don't want to guess. I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, okay.
What we can do is we can look that up and
Okay, sure.
and let you know.
Okay,
So
perfect.
you're aware. It's a good question. Though.
Ok. Dice que ahora no lo sabe, chicos, así que más adelante podemos compartir información sobre eso. Yo lo he intentado, ya sabéis, pero de momento no hay información al respecto. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Well. Okay. They are asking if we will keep getting fans when we complete any activity in the game, like this progression system.
It's a little bit different. You know, in Forza Horizon 3, you were gaining fans and you were sort of the boss of the festival. In this game, you sort of live at the festival. So you've seen that you can buy, you can do things like buy homes in the game, and
Nice.
so it's not necessarily that you're trying to. Fans aren't necessarily the currency here; it's credits. But you can, by buying homes, you have more places to fast travel to.
Okay.
That's where you would go to paint your car, go to the auction house, that kind of thing. And also buying homes like that gives you perks and in-game rewards.
Come on, yeah. Love those
I think you
ideas.
did well.
Ok. Dice que bueno, será un poco parecido a Forza Horizon 3, todo el tema de fans, pero una cosa diferente que hay es que podremos comprar casas en las diferentes partes del escenario para viajar de forma rápida y en esas casas también customizar nuestros coches y demás. Perfecto. We still have more time for a quick one? Yeah? Cool.
Try the
Perfect.
Cayman.
Okay,
the Porsche?
the last one.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
perfect.
I think one of the things that's really exciting to me
Yeah.
about Forza Horizon 4 is the fact that this is a shared world.
Yeah.
So you can play with, when you're going through your campaign, when you're playing the game, you'll see other people online.
Yeah.
And you can choose to, you know, interact with them. You can
Yeah.
go in a convoy, go do a challenge together, go create a race route, and that you can race together. You don't have to play online. You have the option to play solo, but generally you'll be playing, and the other cars that you see on screen will be other people.
Yeah, I love this drive-avatar system.
Yeah.
I always like, I see my
Well,
brother or my best friend.
Well, it's
coming-
different from drive-avatars. What
It's
I mean
different.
is
Oh,
that
yeah.
these will actually be people online.
Oh, okay.
Drive-avatars are sort of representations of you,
Yeah.
but it's not you.
Oh, yeah.
This will be,
Okay.
you and I will be in the same world. If we're playing,
Okay.
and we happen to, you might see me, actually me playing the game,
Nice.
as opposed to my drive-avatar.
Ok. Vale, dice que una de las cosas que más le gusta es que toda la opción de todo el mundo abierto en sí, o sea, cuando juguemos online podemos ver podemos juntarnos con amigos y cruzarnos, cada uno con sus eventos propios. Esto es algo diferente a los drive-avatars, porque yo le he dicho que me encanta el sistema de drive-avatar, pero como sabéis esto es algo offline, que el juego coge la inteligencia con la inteligencia artificial coge cómo conduce más o menos tus amigos, etcétera, y lo capta en el juego para que mientras tú estés jugando offline se transmita. Pero él dice que obviamente online puedes cruzarte con tus propios amigos y todos los que tengamos de forma aleatoria. ¿Cuándo es mejor? Eso no creo que voy a preguntarlo. Gracias a vosotros por estar ahí, de verdad. Creo que es una oportunidad fantástica. Sí, las estaciones cambian cada semana. There will be ice, I don't know how to call this, ice plates. Well, electric storms. They say something.
Oh,
like.
lightning?
Yeah,
lightning storms. Yes, you will have. So, in addition to the seasons that change, the weather will change, of course. You saw that in Forza Horizon 2, where we had rain. I don't know if there'll be lightning strikes, but you'll definitely hear thunder and those kinds of things. So the weather will change, the seasons will change, and as we were talking about earlier, those different conditions affect your gameplay. You see, when you're racing in spring, you feel how wet the roads are, and you feel that difference. So yes, there will definitely be that kind of variety in the game.
Nice. Sí, dice que, bueno, no está seguro si habrá rayos tal cual en el juego, pero obviamente habrá mucha variedad de condiciones climáticas, como ya hemos hablado, porque es muy importante en esta cuarta entrega de Horizon el cambio dinámico. I love those. One of the things I like the most of Horizon is the sky. All the variety, it seems you have like, when I was playing the last Horizon game for almost 2 years now, and I have, every time I play I have the sensation that I'm seeing different skies.
Yeah, it feels very different. That variety is spectacular. It's kind of hard to believe that something as simple, I say simple, but as simple as a sky could make that much of a difference. It really does.
Yeah.
The team at Playground, I remember they were talking about this with Forza Horizon 3. They, they built these rigs that would capture skies when they went to Australia, to capture the skies in this amazing resolution.
Yeah.
And that continues to pay off. We actually use that similar technology in Forza Motorsport 7. The skies in Forza 7 look spectacular compared to the previous game because we're using that same technology, and it just makes such a huge difference. You can see here with the overcast conditions how convincing and real this feels.
Sí, comenta que, bueno, le he dicho que una de las cosas que más me gusta de Horizon es el cielo es espectacular. Y yo llevo jugando casi 2 años a la tercera entrega y me da la sensación de que cada semana o cada día que juego he visto cielos que no había visto semanas anteriores. Y le he dicho eso, ¿no? que me flipa. Dice que obviamente en esta cuarta entrega sigue siendo así y es fruto de la tecnología que han usado para Horizon 3, que se fueron realmente a Australia a fotografiar cielos y lo han hecho igual en esta cuarta entrega. Y también dice que en Forza Motorsport 7 el cielo espectacular porque usan este tipo de tecnología. This reminds me Blizzard Mountain expansion. I played all of them.
Yeah, we learned a lot from Blizzard Mountain, of course, and that was the first time we'd ever done snow in any Forza game before. And that definitely had a lot of. Remember the big frozen lake in Forza Horizon? This is similar. You're driving over a lake here, a frozen lake, and so you'll see those sort of echoes from what we learned in Forza Horizon Blizzard Mountain here in Forza Horizon 4.
Sí, le he dicho que me recuerda a Blizzard Mountain, la expansión de Forza Horizon 3, que yo he jugado, me la he pasado, y dice que sí, que han aprendido mucho. Era la primera vez que hacían nieve, y han aprendido mucho haciendo esa expansión, y ahora obviamente va a haber mucha más nieve, porque como os digo, es que cuando llueva, cuando nieve, no solo afectará a una etapa concreta del juego, sino a todo el mapa. Por eso comentaba antes que el mapa va a ser un poco más grande, quizás igual de grande que el de Australia, pero las condiciones climáticas harán que tengamos retos muy diferentes y realmente cambie la jugabilidad.
I think I have to admit, I think this is probably my favorite season in this demo as well. I just love seeing the bikes crossing each
absolutely,
other.
absolutely.
It's amazing.
I really love these special events in the game when you race against a train or a plane. Yeah,
you might have seen the trailer. At one point in the trailer, he was racing a hovercraft, huge hovercraft, sort of skidding across the ground. I love that.
Dice que esta probablemente sea también su parte favorita de la demo, las motos cruzando y la estación favorita de primavera.
I think this is asking about 1080p on Xbox One. Yes. 1080p on Xbox One, you'll be able to use HDR on Xbox One S. Oh, try it again.
Okay.
You can do it, I believe you.
Okay.
And you'll be able to play in 4K on Xbox One X. HDR, of course, 60 frames per second option. Nice. On Xbox One X. And if you're playing on PC, you can play with unlocked frame rate, all that good stuff that PC players expect.
Sí, dice que por supuesto 1080p sólidos en Xbox One normal y como ha comentado antes, la X tendrá 4K HDR, 60 FPS y jugando en ordenador, por supuesto, dependiendo de la potencia de tu sistema, pues podrás desbloquear los FPS. He conseguido el reto, chicos. I can't do it. Big jump. Ah, he's doing a trick.
Of course he is.
There will be drone mode to do photos.
I believe so. Yeah, we had that in Forza Horizon 3. I believe that's in Forza Horizon 4 as well. There's a hovercraft right there on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We're not racing him now, but you'll see him in the full game. See, someone asking about shadows moving fluidly or moves and jumps as in FH3. What you were seeing when you saw that was the increased time scale of Forza Horizon 3. Like a day in Forza Horizon 4 or Forza Horizon 3 is not 24 hours real time. So you see that time sort of moving quicker than it does in the real world. So that's why that sort of jumps. When you're standing still and you see the shadows moving, that's what's happening there.
Sí, comenta que el tiempo en 24 horas obviamente no es un tiempo real, que va rápido y es por eso que ves ese cambio tan brusco. Ves ese cambio tan brusco, bueno, a veces tan brusco de cómo progresan las sombras, porque es como que fuera un time-lapse todo el rato activo. Me encanta esta parte también, It looks amazing. So...
Oh, you got him. You
Yeah.
got him. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
perfect.
Well done.
Thank you. Okay.
Is there a deep story, Dar? You know, what we were talking about it earlier with the campaign. There will be a story, but really what I like about the campaign is the fact that you sort of play how you want, and you're going to be progressing through the game. So if you're a racer, you can do that. If you're a creator, if you're a streamer, however you want to play the game, you'll be progressing the campaign, so to speak, in your own way. There'll always be new things that you can try, new things you can do, but you will be able to play Forza Horizon 4 the way you want to.
Sí, comenta eso, que vas a poder jugar a Forza con lo que os comentaba antes, de la forma que tú quieras, ya sea online, compartiendo cooperativo como antes, la campaña y los diferentes retos que supone, o offline, a tu bola, tranquilamente, con esas mini misiones secundarias que caracterizan a la saga. Perfecto. Okay, let me see if I have one more question here.
I see someone asking about loot boxes. No loot boxes in Forza Horizon 4. There will never be loot boxes in Forza Horizon 4.
That's good to hear. Dice que no, que nos olvidemos, no va a haber loot boxes y que nunca va a haber cajas de loot boxes en Forza Horizon. Okay, I have one question,
Yes.
Brian. What you will say is the newest feature in the game for this Horizon 4 title compared to the thing you are more excited the most?
You know, we say with this game that seasons change everything.
Yeah.
And that really is, for me, one of the most exciting aspects of Forza Horizon 4. We've sort of touched on weather in previous Forza Horizon games. Forza Horizon 2 had rain for the first time. Forza Horizon 3 had blizzard mountains, so snow. But it always kind of felt like separate experiences.
Yeah.
Well, Horizon 2 had its rain built in, but even Blizzard Mountain, it was completely separate, right? You had to go to Blizzard Mountain to see snow.
Okay.
With Forza Horizon 4, everything's integrated, and everything it feels like a natural world that has a year's worth of seasons.
Okay.
But what I love about that is it's more than just the look of it. It feels different, it plays different. There's new content coming in, there's new things to do every season. And
Nice.
one thing I want to point out is when you have winter the first time, and then the next time you come around to winter, 4 weeks later, there's going to be different kind of content coming in, different kind of seasons, different kind of activities.
Okay.
So, yes, it's going to be wintertime again, but it's not going to feel like the previous
Like the
type of winter
okay.
because there's new things to do.
Ok, cool. Le he preguntado que para él qué es lo que más le gusta, el mayor salto que hay entre una entrega y otra en términos de novedades en el juego. Y ha vuelto a hacer hincapié, cosa que estoy totalmente de acuerdo, en las estaciones del juego. Y es que dice que en Forza Horizon 2 metieron la lluvia por primera vez, en Forza Horizon 3 metieron la nieve y este Forza Horizon 4 tiene todas esas cosas juntas y se siente mucho más natural porque no hay tiempos de carga, no es como Forza Horizon 3 que tienes que seleccionar e ir a la montaña, a la expansión y carga. No, aquí es todo el rato súper fluido, se siente como un mundo mucho más natural y una cosa que quiere destacar es que, por ejemplo, cuando visitas el mapa y de repente una semana y es invierno, y vuelve a ser invierno dentro de 4 semanas, no va a haber lo mismo que ya viste, sino que va a haber diferentes eventos dentro de una misma estación del año. Eso es la leche. Nice.
Clown this is asking about the houses. We talked a little bit about this earlier. You will be able to purchase houses in the game with in-game credits, and what those allow you to do is, first of all, you can fast travel between your houses, but that's also where you will access things like the auction house. It's where you'll be able to paint your cars and tune your cars and that kind of thing. And there's all sorts of different types of establishments you can buy. You can buy small little, cottages. You can buy big castles, all sorts of different variety there. And they give you some in-game perks and some rewards that when you purchase the house you'll get. So if you remember perks are, advantages you can use in the game. Perks have been in Forza since Forza Horizon 2, so buying houses will give you some perks as well.
Sí, comenta lo de las casas, lo que hemos dicho antes básicamente, que comprar casas te permite hacer viajes rápidos y personalizar tu estilo de juego en los coches que vas teniendo, personalizarlos básicamente. Perdonad, es que estaba pendiente de que se corta la señal y se hace difícil. Oh, this is playing like hardcore mode.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a new,
it's a new mode. It goes black every once in a while. Someone asking about groove music. I think what you're really asking is, can you use your own music in the game? Because groove music is not a thing anymore. I don't know the answer to that. I know there will be multiple radio stations in Horizon. We've always done that. I need to find out the answer for whether you can use your own music, so stay tuned for that.
Gabo pregunta sobre la beta. Hemos preguntado antes cuándo habrá una demo disponible. Todavía no hay información al respecto. Será cerca del lanzamiento como anteriores entregas, así que atentos a futuras comunicaciones del estudio y de nuestras redes sociales, por supuesto. ¿Qué escucháis bajo, el juego o nuestra voz?
Barn finds, yes, I believe there will be barn finds. Love barn finds.
Sí, dice que sí que habrá. Sí, Niabeles, sí. Como estás viendo, fíjate, ahora en primavera está todo embarrado y al ser un mundo abierto puedes ir por donde quieras y estas partes off-road que ya tenía Forza Horizon 3, vamos, definitivamente las vas a tener en Forza Horizon 4.
I know people are asking about radio stations as well. We'll have more to say about music in Forza Horizon 4 later this summer.
Okay. Sobre estaciones de radio nuevas, a finales de verano podrán compartir nueva información. Not this time.
This is a good question from Ryder. New race modes. So, of course, there's going to be showcase events like you're looking at here in Forza Horizon 4. One thing that was really popular, I loved in Forza Horizon 3, was blueprint mode, where you could sort of make your own events and you could share them with your friends. We're doing that again in Forza Horizon 4, but we're going to let you create entirely new race routes. So you can do point-to-point races, you can do circuit races, and it's similar to a blueprint in the sense that you go out, you drive the event yourself, and you have to start you have to use a start point that actually exists in the game, but from there you can drive wherever you want.
Okay.
And then you sort of determine, okay, here's the route I want to race, you create that blueprint, and there you go. People can use your race routes that you create. So yes, there's different kinds of events to do in the game, but what I'm really excited about is people are going to be able to create their own events and share them with their friends, which I love.
Okay. Sí, habéis preguntado nuevos modos de juego, nuevos modos de hacer carrera. Dice que lo que más le gusta es que, aparte de estos eventos especiales, como las motos que hemos visto antes, seguirá estando esta opción de crear tus propias rutas, y es algo que a él le encanta, porque puedes elegir empezar de un punto concreto que ya te da el juego, pero luego puedes elegir acabarlo donde quieras. Y eso puede hacer cada jugador, puede subirlo online y compartirlo con sus amigos y con toda la gente online, ofreciendo así experiencias nuevas cada día.
Oh.
Va contra.
That's right. Go. One more to beat.
Yeah.
You got him easy. You're a pro at this now.
Yeah, definitely.
Love it.
Will there be wristband progression like Horizon 1 and 2?
As you move through the game, I'm not exactly sure what that looks like in terms of progressing from level to level, but yes, there would definitely be a sense of progression as you move through the game, however you're playing the game. I'm not sure if it's wristbands or some other visual, but we'll follow up on that.
Okay. Compartirán más info sobre eso más adelante, pero sí, va a haber un sistema de progresión parecido a las bandas. Juan, cuando sea el lanzamiento, sortearemos un juego. Por supuesto.
Are there new body kits for the cars? I know that was really popular in Forza Horizon 3. You had Rocket Bunny kits and Liberty Walk and things like that. We'll have more to say about all of that good stuff later in the summer when we talk more about the cars that are in the game.
Sí, eso, va a decir, más adelante podrán compartir información sobre los coches que habrá en el juego, como hemos dicho antes. Eventos, lista de deseos. Yeah, for sure, it's gonna be a play anywhere title with crossplay.
Yep.
Sí, como Forza Horizon 3 con Play Anywhere, o sea, es decir, compras la copia digital en Windows 10, la tienes en Xbox One y podrás competir, jugar con amigos, Xbox One y Windows 10 devices.
I don't even think we've mentioned it. Maybe you guys know, but Forza Horizon 4 is going to be part of Game Pass at launch. So when it comes out on October 2nd, if you've got Game Pass, you'll be playing Forza Horizon 4 on day one. So.
Yeah. Es cierto y no lo hemos mencionado, pero es muy importante, y es que obviamente Forza Horizon 4 estará disponible en Game Pass desde el día 1 de lanzamiento. Es algo es increíble esto que anunció Microsoft hace poco, que todos sus exclusivos estarán día 1 en Xbox Game Pass y Forza Horizon 4 será uno de ellos.
Back to the Viper.
Back to the Viper, yeah. It's the most difficult car for me.
It's a beast. It doesn't want to do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
maybe we can show off the cockpit camera this time around.
Okay.
We haven't seen much of that, but of course all the cars are going to have fully modeled interiors. You can use cockpit cam if you like.
Yeah.
I personally like this view.
Me too, because I really like to see the
You like
car.
to see the what's happening around you and the distance. But yeah, I love cockpit, and as you can see, we've got two cockpit views. So you have one with the wheel and the one you're using now, which is a little bit closer up. For people, we found that people who actually drive with a wheel, they like that closer camera because they don't like looking at two different wheels.
Yeah.
So that's why we put that in there, and it's been really a big success. People love that wheel. Drivers love that cockpit right there. Yeah, it really works well for them. Plus, you get a little bit more of the windscreen, and you can see a little bit more that's happening. Oh! I didn't even think you could do that. Yeah. Sorry, sheep. Oh man.
I'm testing the game. Comentaba que este modo cámara creo que es nuevo, lo hace porque se han dado cuenta de que a la gente le gusta ver lo que tiene el interior del coche, pero el anterior es cierto que no deja muy bien ver lo que hay en el escenario, pero esta sí se siente bastante guay.
Do you get the car pass with pre-order? No. Car pass, I want to make sure I have my details correct here. So let me make sure I know what I'm saying before I let you guys know what's going on with this. But with pre-ordering the game, there's 3 different versions of the game. There's Standard, Deluxe, and Ultimate. Let me find my details here, and I'll let you guys know exactly what's going on here. So Ultimate Edition will include 2 game expansions, Early Access, which begins on September 28th. So the Game Pass World will be playing the game on October 2nd. If you've got Ultimate Edition, you can play it starting on September 28th. So Early Access, 2 expansions, Car Pass, VIP membership, the Formula Drift car pack, which we've announced, the Day 1 car pack, which more details on that to come. So Car Pass comes with Deluxe Edition and Ultimate Edition, I believe. So that's the breakdown of the different types of editions that are available.
Okay. Sí, el Car Pass dice que estará incluido en la edición digital, Deluxe Edition y en la Ultimate Edition, y como pasaba ya en anteriores entregas, en la Ultimate Edition se permitirá jugar 4 días antes, es decir, que podréis jugar al título desde el 28 de septiembre, porque la versión para todos sale el 2 de octubre y la de Game Pass también sale el 2 de octubre.
Oh, that's a good question. We haven't actually talked about that. K9 Hype asks, where about in the UK is this based? That's a great question. So there's lots of different aspects of the UK that are sort of part of the map in Forza Horizon 4. So we've got Edinburgh is one of the cities that in Scotland that you can drive in. There's Wales, portions of Wales, where it's the valleys of Wales. There's the open countryside of England. There's the North Sea on the east side of the map. So we're taking all these different aspects we love about Britain and putting them together in the map for Forza Horizon 4.
Ok. Sí, dice que habéis preguntado sobre los escenarios si son localizaciones reales de Gran Bretaña, y efectivamente se han inspirado en alrededores de Edimburgo, de Wales y el norte, el mar del norte de Gran Bretaña. O sea, es como que está todo muy inspirado y han cogido trocitos reales que los han metido en el juego y los han juntado, y es un poco de pequeñas porciones de Gran Bretaña en todo el mapa de Horizon 4.
Oh, we're gonna wrap it up, I think.
Ok, creo que nos estamos quedando sin tiempo, chicos, pero para mí ha sido un auténtico placer que os hayáis pasado y haber tenido la oportunidad de tener aquí a Brian, community manager de Turn 10. Creo que ha sido una oportunidad única. No olvidéis suscribiros a el canal oficial de Mixer de Xbox España, y seguirnos todas nuestras redes sociales, porque el E3 sigue durando toda esta semana y tendremos contenido exclusivo y súper chulo como este. Ok, Brian, thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you, everyone. Gracias.
Ok. Hasta luego, chicos. Nos vemos. Suscribiros. Bye, bye.